Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning.
Oh, good play! Trustbar comes to the rescue. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pinches it off him. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Watkins going after that. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham, he's found a way through. Delivered low.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Probing pass. Great vision. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, good spread. Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's a sharp little ball here. Watkins receives it in a wide position. Shot a goal! Now O'Reilly! That is decidedly lacking.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Gerrard. Looking to pass their way. Bellingham! Goal, England!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Raum. Scholes wins the duel this time. Scholes. Oh, good ball. Big chance. Amiri. Lampard. Bellingham. He's going for goal. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again. Oh, it's fallen loose again. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Kane simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And here's Havertz.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Gross. Now it's Sané. Now, can they get away? Just coming up to the 30-minute pick.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Spread out to the left. And that's... Shoots! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Still no way through. The defending here is tries one from range. Wonderful from Watkins. He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
England have hit a quick-fire double here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Steaming on goalwards. Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
England claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Now it's Watkins. Mateus defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Stood up well to him there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that was vital. He's gone direct here. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Lampard with the foul. Oh, he's taken it. Lovely pass, but shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! It is an explosive start to the second half. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
England have their second corner now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. O'Reilly. Mateus. And here's Havertz. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now this could be a... And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. James does well to get it back. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer.
There's the shot! Goal! Germany are all square. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And the shot! Goal, England! And they've got their lead back. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
England have their lead. He's picked it, and he shoots! It's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitutions taking place.
England choosing to make the first change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing.
And a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tar gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. He's on it, can he get away? Saka. Lampard. That's been slipped through. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, crack. Rashford! And that is doing no harm at all.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Substitution for Germany. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field is number 27.
England have, after this, one further opportunity. Chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cleared away. Mateus. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Palmer. And here's Canabry. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Well, this is Canabry. Saka. Rashford. The final 5 minutes. Rummenigge. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's got away. He leaps for it against the crossbar. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Palmer charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mateus.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard has created one goal already. Now it's Rashford.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
There's the header! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Indonesia against Indonesia.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Nunez gets into a good position.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Rodri. And here's Nunez. And he's found Nunez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in. Not a hint of... Can he finish? They've scored! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rafinha. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bellingham. Rodri. Indonesia have reclaimed it. And here's Yamal. He's free, he has got space. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for the run. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Shevchenko. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Çalhanoğlu. Nunez. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Mendes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham, he's picked his way through. And he's opted for the long pass. Alaba. Now, can they get him away? Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well read, nice interception. Played into space. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Dani Olmo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising. And they're quick to get... And the finish! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A horrible blip. And Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Bellingham, Yamal, Çalhanoğlu, and the counter is on. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the pass is intercepted. Çalhanoğlu. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that was vital. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution.
So it's back to business. There's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. Gerrard has the space to scheme. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rafinha. Gerrard. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Wriggles his way through. Lampard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. Davids. And here's Bellingham. And he is down. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, good fly! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia have their lead. Pedri! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the delivery. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Darwin. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. Oh, he's He's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard gets on his bike and on the move. Has a look and plays it forward. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Ronaldo, always goal side. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful...
Tries a shot! Off the post! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
The two
14,
coaches are signalling
Bellingham.
changes here, both at the same time.
9, Shevchenko. Number 77, Yamal. Number 6.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get... He's had a shot! That's a sharp pass. Van Balten cuts out the pass.
Number 7.
It's run loose here.
Number 69.
Tercapai punts it upfield.
Didier Drogba. Number 22.
And it's Olmo.
Gerrard.
Drogba.
Number 20.
And a chance!
Substitutions
Oh, he's
taking
managed to
place.
get it all wrong.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution in progress.
Good reason for optimism here. And it's hoisted clear. Van Balten.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Kane! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is...
Shoots! It's hit the upright. Gehi gets over and intercepts. The final 5 minutes. Gerrard. That pass isn't the best. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nunez. Dani Olmo. It's a really well-measured ball.
Added minute has been indicated.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries, and a header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot! That's travelling a long way. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Drogba. Dani Olmo. Takes a shot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always. Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do it.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter. But
And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Heist has another go! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Played towards the other side. Turan. And they've got a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Cruyff. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nicked it back promptly.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Shevchenko. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's not got that quite right. Probing pass, floated through. Turan. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. Dani Olmo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Nunez is herring after that one. And it's Totti. And here's Nunez. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Cross. Lampard. And Yamal. Bellingham. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This is a promising build-up. Totti. Van Basten has it out wide and in space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has ended up in no man's land. Goes for the shot! Brilliant from Deco! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And we have liftoff! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Kayserispor have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bellingham. And Shevchenko! And he hits the net. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Indonesia, a after 38 minutes.
Indonesia cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time getting close now. Deco, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Cannavaro. But it's Thuram. Baresi. That's an excellent interception. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Lampard. Dani Olmo. He's beaten the last man. Dani Olmo. Real chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire that...
And that is all they have time for. Indonesia are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And we are up to the break.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Totti. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. And he's picked out the run. Cruyff has it in a wide position. Cruyff with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Great vision. Forced to go back. And the shot! Kayserispor with the corner, there first. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And it's Lampard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Baresi. Cruyff. And here's Van Basten. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Serginho has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Substitutions
Tunisia
taking place.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And he's there to clear it. Tries to play it through. That is lovely. Totti with the cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Tunisia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Bouten aims beyond the defence. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. And this is Shevchenko. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Yamal. Picked out brilliant. Davids! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Davids has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Totti. Back towards the middle. Deco looking to add to his goal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in. No, it's come to nothing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Bouten. And it's Totti. Tries to pass it through. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Oh, this looks sharp. Cucurella. Played out to the left flank. Driven in. Getting up there! And that's in! And again they hit the front. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Kayserispor have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Kayserispor really wanted that two-goal.
And Royce! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Royce actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kayserispor have their second corner now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Looking for the run. Donatoni plays it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. And now the breakaway. Now it's Neymar. And back to the keeper they go. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as...
And the shot! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ronaldinho. That is lovely. Maicon. Maicon's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Shevchenko. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldinho. And it's O'Reilly. Diouf. And he's certainly on. Terrific effort! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get...
And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And it's Olmo. That's a little off
That
target.
was lovely, that.
And here's Yamal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Yamal. Lampard has shifted it to the flank. Has crossed into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Indonesia clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. O'Reilly clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Getting up there! And a neat finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Somalia leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He is just caressing the ball. Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Olmo. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going forward. Diouf. Dani Olmo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Right, Shevchenko. And defence opting here for strength in numbers.
There they go, hunting again.
O'Reilly has got himself a free kick. O'Reilly. Dani Olmo receives it in a... Oh, good effort! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, could be danger here. And he was quick to react. And here's Sorlot. Tries to pass it for... Shoot! It's there! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he has been fouled there. Space for him to turn and look.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the ball is out of play. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And for the first half, that is that. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace.
Hello,
I'm
attendees.
amazed it's only
This
been
is a
45 minutes.
children's
I'm wondering
announcement.
whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Kindly make his way to the
So that's it for the
information
first
center.
half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he shoots! And no mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
It's Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's whipped it across. Not the most accurate pass. No, that pass isn't the best. Could move up a gear here. Now he's running away. Dani Olmo makes a dash for it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's on it, tries a shot! They've played it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Somalia have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Somalia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lampard.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's managed to get free. Hangs one. He's rising! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 11, Neymar.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. And it's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Silvestre clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Bouten pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Duke given the lift of his goal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. Chance! That is delicious! A finish of true class! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me the...
Solid! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Driving forward. Rijkaard. And they're quick to get it back. Jupe. And he skips past his man. It's a goal kick. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Silvestre. Zanetti. Olise. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. Into the last 5 minutes. Somalia can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Scholes. Takes a shot!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, terrific save. Corner number 3 coming up. There's the header! He's put it wide. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Good ball over the top. Neymar. Scholes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Drogba. No way through. 5 minutes to add. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away.
Kupu Celebrasi from Pegawai MBG.
GG bro. Mau mabar lagi nggak? Menang kartu kok bangga.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this line.
Decent chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And he was quick to react. Plays it in low. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And that was asking for too much. Lampard looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's the shot! Eze out of this world! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a commitment.
Dani Olmo! Delicious from Dani Olmo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again they hit the front. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Goes for a shot! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Indonesia dragged themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, that's delightful.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now it's Raul. Eze.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. O'Reilly. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Shevchenko. Lampard. Bellingham. He can run onto that. Cafu looking to hit the byline here. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Eze. The ball has bounced loose now, and it's Robertson. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Dani Olmo, who can single-handedly make a difference. He is through here. Now it's Sola. Can he finish? And it's in. And they've got their lead back. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Indonesia have their lead. Sorlot unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham. Now it's Shevchenko. That's going wide left. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Ball's gone out of play. Lampard wins the duel this time. Indonesia have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal.
Lampard! It's not an especially good pass, that. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Eze of its roll! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, great leap! Pinged towards the front line. He'll try from distance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Towering header! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Sorlot stood up well to him there. That's a good ball out wide. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Shevchenko. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Indonesia leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. And here is the first touch of the second half. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lampard. Now, can they get him away? Sorlot. Shot a goal! Eze. Lampard. Looking for options for movement. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Eze. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Robertson deals with that comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
O'Reilly, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Cafu. Davids. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now that's well seen too. Van Bouten. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lampard. Eze. Raul. Raul! That's a sharp finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Cristiano Ronaldo really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Indonesia cut their deficit and look raring to go again. Big chance! And there's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Indonesia with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Now it's Lampard. And it's Neymar. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Davids. Well, this is surely their last chance. And that's played in... Oh, he's been... And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's Gerrard! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Albert Ferrer. To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He's found the way through. Out for a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard. And it's Lampard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? York! Oh, it's come off the upright. And time is up. Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest.
It's Drogba! Lampard, Dani Olmo, and this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just did.
Shevchenko! Jordi Alba. It's San Maxima. And he's managed to get free. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now this could... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Drogba. And he's cut it out. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shoots! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Jordi Alba. That has not gone well. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Lima. Saint-Maximin. Here comes the cross. Peruzzi claims it without any fuss. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Jordi Alba. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Ball is over the line. Lampard, he's a sharp little ball here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Saint-Maximin receives it in a wide position. Not the most accurate pass. Lampard, Dani Olmo. Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Shevchenko. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Sorlot. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Drogba. Now, can they get him away? Lampard. Now it's Sorlot. Blint. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot a goal! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Sorlot. Conte. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It's a promising position. Oh, he's been impressive jump. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
O'Reilly. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Lampard. Drogba.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Saint-Maximin. Bellingham. And here's Sorlot. Bellingham, and he shoots! Sorlot gets flagged offside. Played through into space. Nicely weighted ball. San Maxima gets into a good position. Tries a shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Whoever it... And that is all they have time for. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Sorlot. Oh, this is a great position. He's getting up there. Oh, crossbar! Has another go! And that's in. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Indonesia drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Indonesia have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lima gets across to intercept that. Dembele. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Van Bouten. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Drogba has found the net here, of course. Well, they can break here. He is through here. Oh, look at the space. Big chance! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Number 14, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 11, Neymar.
Hernandez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? And he's being shifted off it. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Blind looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Dembele tries to play it through. Blint. And here's Dembele.
That was lovely, that. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's Gerrard! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And here's Drogba.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Dembele. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Dembele. He's found space here. Now it's Dembele.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Lima. Neymar. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. Dembele. Hernandez. Now the cross. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
He's having a pop! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross needs to be... Gets his head on it! Shevchenko is flagged offside.
Indonesia would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Bellingham. And Yamal. And here's Haaland. A decent chance! They've scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Yamal. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo running with intent. Shevchenko. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
Bellingham! Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Indonesia leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, really well played.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rodriguez getting forward. And here's Depay. Rodriguez. Rodriguez just loves to go forward whenever he can. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Davids. There's the shot! Kuching City have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. Memphis Depay in acres of space out wide. Header! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so...
Real chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And this is Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Memphis Depay gets into a good position. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Lampard. Dani Olmo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's lost his man here. Lampard. Shevchenko.
It'll be 3 minutes at a
Lampard
time.
with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He's beaten the last. It's Lampard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lampard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Lovely feet. Oh, what shoots! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is indeed the final act.
Indonesia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Indonesia are up by 2 in this truly end-to-end contest. What will the second half bring us? And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He can run onto that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kovacic. Bellingham. Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that's the keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham going forward. And it's Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Davids. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Shevchenko. Pinches it off him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Shevchenko. Shot could be solid! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Indonesia, palpably stronger, better, superior. Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Haaland. Yamal. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Lampard. Tries to pass. Big chance! And no mistake. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And yes, it's him again.
Number 8, Danny Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Neymar. Substitution.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And that's a tidy finish. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Kuching City get... He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Indonesia get their fourth corner. And he's quick to get rid. Scholes. Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now he's got space here. Van Dalten. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way. And Batistuta! And there's a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So could they be onto something here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi. Kovacic. And this is Batistuta. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal. Now it's Neymar. Kovacic. And this is Drogba. Goes for a shot! It's in!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Number 69.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Bellingham. And it's Kovacic. And it's Arda. And it's made its way to him. Pau Kubasi did well to stay calm there. Ferran Torres. And this is Drogba. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Neymar.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, didn't catch it right. That is ended up in no man's land. Goulet, nicely aimed pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Goulet! And he hits the net! Goulet at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's been given away. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Van Valten did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. He's gone for the shots. Oh, it's a beauty. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
He's found the way through. He has a look up. And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Danny Olmo. Oh, shooting chance! Corner number 2 then. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
He's had it taken off him. And he's intervened well there. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a good run down the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Gerrard. Little pass back. Played out wide. Elects to cross. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And here's Surlot. Surlot. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink.
Lampard! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Gerrard. It's Rui Costa. Shot could be on. Now that's a fine challenge. And here's the chance to counter. Lampard. Danny Olmo. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids. Great vision. And he is dashing away. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Arsenal.
So,
Number
third corner of the
22,
game.
Gerrard. Coming on to replace him is number 2, Baresi.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Lampard. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space.
Cafu. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lampard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he welcomes it in. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Nice looking ball. Now it's Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping.
There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Baresi is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That looks a cracking ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Shevchenko. Rui Costa. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Has crossed in. Oh, great leap! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Sorloth. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now this could be a chance. Messi. Peruzzi claims it safe. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve.
And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lampard. Ambitious ball here. And this is Ronaldo. And he's certainly onside here. And he's running through. Indonesia can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Lampard. Now it's Shevchenko. Dani Olmo wants to run onto this. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what...
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a great...
Takes a shot! And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's cut it out. Spread it left. Lampard. Danny Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely quickly taken. Rijkaard. Rui Costa. Rui Costa has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution.
And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. And he shoots! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
So we have
Rui
movement on
Costa.
both benches.
Number 11.
It is compelling,
Cristiano
this,
Ronaldo.
utterly compelling.
Coming on
Well,
the field.
there's resilience for you, Peter.
17,
As a side, they
Joshua
never lost
Kimmich.
focus despite the
Number
setback.
32,
And this is thoroughly merited. For me,
Substitution
now
in
they can
progress.
go one better, possibly.
That's good vision. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dalton. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and getting the...
Oh, good climb! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Indonesia have reclaimed it. Yamal. Gerrard. Looking for the run. Always onto this. He's had a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. And it's made its way to him. The less said about that pass, the better.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Tevez. He's got away. And this is chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nicely shaped ball. Tevez is flagged offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5.
Arsenal are making a change now.
Coming on the field is
Still
Number
anyone's
6,
game this. One
Akanji.
moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. And here's Tevez. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's just beyond his reach.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Danny Olmo really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Ferran Torres. And the finish!
Added minute has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And this is Neymar.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. All the way back. Peruzzi punts it upfield. Kimmich. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Danny Olmo taking in the action. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
And the shot! And that is well cleared. Xavi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, just a... Luis Suarez! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Xavi. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he shoots! And he's quick to snatch it back. So it is still 0-0. And it's Olmo. Now he's off and running. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in. Peruzzi claims comfortably. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Task somewhat off target. He's cut it out. Solot. Now it's Dani Olmo. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Solot. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Solot, and it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. He's one-on-one, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Dani Olmo has the space to scheme.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's an imaginative pass. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Olmo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now that's well seen too. That's it, 45 minutes up. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Shot, surely! Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neymar. He is through here. He's having a hit! Oh, crossbar! Argentina have it back and can go again.
Argentina